everyone, I want to show you how I achieve my curly poofy fro, whatever you want to call it. You're definitely going to need a pick and maybe your favorite curly cream, oil, and some water. I start by just taking the hair down and separating it. I feel like this is a very important step because sometimes when your hair is in a bun, it's all crammed and clumped up, and there's pieces that it's going to make your hair have that volume, that big, that luxurious, look. You definitely don't want to skip this step. I find that when I skip this step, my fro doesn't look as appealing all around the surface. You don't want your fro to only look good when you turn around and then look bad when you turn to the back. I like to take my pick and only pick at the root. You don't want to pick it all the way through. You just want to pick at the root, just as I'm showing. And you still want to separate the hair at the ends as much as possible. I love watching the potential have potential, like the hair, like potentialing. This oil I'm using is by Love and Reveal. It's a scalp hair growth oil. I like to only apply it to my ends because I am not a natural hair specialist, but the ends are the weakest parts of your hair. And by separating the hair in the beginning, we make sure that we get all of the hair oil onto each and every part and strand for its maximum potential and appealing look. You're gonna see me stretching the hair at the ends a lot throughout this video, but ultimately it works in my favor. I did use the moisturizing and detangling shampoo by Love and Reveal prior to this, so yes, love it, love it, love it. Let's go in with our curly and tantin smoothie. I've been using this for 10 years. Amazing. You want to take that water and you want to apply that to your ends. And this is a very important step because I'm going to show you exactly how I get that like curly but poofy type look. Only to the ends. You don't want to saturate your hair or scalp. Then you want to take that curly enhancing smoothie or your curly cream and just take a piece of the ends of your hair and just curl it. Now you do want to only take small pieces. Don't take big strands. At the beginning of this, I did take big strands and I did not get the desired look. But throughout the video, you will see me actually go in and take smaller strands to achieve that look. Make sure you don't forget the middle or the back. These are very important steps that you have to take to make your hair look voluminous and plumpish and just filled and just lovely looking. Like, don't you see the transformation? I like to put my curly cream in the center of my hands, and then when I need more, put some on my fingertips to put some on the ends of my hair, as you see. I must say, being a natural hair beauty, this is one of the hardest tasks that I had to grasp over the few years and learn what works for me. What works for me may not work for you, but may work for her or may work for him. You really have to invest into your hair and find products that work specifically for you. My videos that I will make will not be to tell you to get this product and use this, but it'll just be to show you like this is what works for me, and if you would like to try it, go ahead. You know what I mean? I'm always confused about like what type of hair texture do I have. Like, do I have 4B, 4C? Like what type of hair do I have? I don't really know, but this is what we're having. This is what we have so far. As you can see, some pieces may not come out the way I want them. It just means that I grabbed too thick of hair, too much hair. And I need to go in and apply just maybe a little bit more water on the tips and maybe a little bit more curl cream. That's all. But you want to make sure you are getting a curly effect and not more poofy than curly and you applied product. You know what I mean? Look at that. It's slowly but surely transforming. Do you see that? It looks so much better from the beginning of the video when I first took my hair out of that bun. I feel like some angles my fro looks small, some angles it looks huge, but either way, this is the outcome. It looks so good, so healthy, so luxurious, so plump-ish. It's the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.